we don't see Toyota making any dramatic changes to the 2025 Corolla Hybrid compared to last year's model. The current generation was launched for 2020 and refreshed for 2023, so the general expectation is that we won't get a full redesign until 2026. The Corolla Hybrid serves as a compact, impressively efficient four-door that's more accessible than the Prius alternative, but with one major sacrifice compared to the Prius: performance. We know 0-60 mph times aren't at the top of the priority list for most small hybrid shoppers, but the Corolla Hybrid is so slow that it could get in the way of merging or passing. You'll notice the lackluster performance. Beyond that quibble, the 2025 Corolla Hybrid is a mostly likable package. The ride is comfortable. Toyota offers an AWD variant, and it's even relatively pleasant to wind through corners. Toyota is generous with its driver assist tech even on base models, but you'll notice cost-cutting when you examine the interior's material quality and relative lack of sound insulation. The Corolla Hybrid is a cheap, efficient runabout, but if you can stretch an extra couple grand, a base Prius is a worthwhile pick over a loaded Corolla. Also, unless your need for new wheels is urgent, we recommend holding off, as Toyota will likely introduce a next-gen Corolla with fresh styling, a superior powertrain, and better tech for 2026. The 2025 Corolla Hybrid powertrain pairs a 1.8-liter i4 with a pair of electric motors, all of which work with a CVT to deliver power for FWD or AWD. Output measures 138 HP and 105 lb-ft of torque, which we found means 0-60 mph takes 10.3 seconds or 9.7 seconds if you go for AWD. That's at least 1.5 seconds slower than a standard Corolla. At least the Hybrid achieves around 49 mpg combined, an improvement of about 15 mpg over the non-hybrid model. For a little context, the new for 2024 Prius will hit 60 mph in 7.2 seconds and achieve around 53 mpg combined. Like we said, if you can afford to spend a little extra, it's worth it. No one expects a Corolla to feel like a Sequoia inside, but even compared to its peers, the Corolla's interior is tight. Assuming nothing changes for 2025, the Hyundai Elantra Hybrid has more legroom and cargo space, as does Toyota's own Prius. Toyota fits every Corolla Hybrid with an 8.0-inch infotainment touchscreen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, though you'll need to pay a subscription for navigation. The base trim gets a 4.2-inch gauge cluster display, while higher trims step up to a 7.0-inch screen. But all variants include USB-C charge ports in both rows of seating. Those higher trims get a wireless charging pad and 9-speaker JBL audio too. The 2025 Corolla Hybrid is most appealing as a value proposition, so we'd recommend an LE or SE instead of the XLE or Nightshade variants. You still get all the driver assists and a good infotainment system, but miss out on the XLE's heated seats, synthetic leather upholstery, and larger gauge cluster display. That said, if you're going to spend more, get a Prius or an Elantra Hybrid.